Sarah, Contessa. Why do you think you are so successful? What drives you?
When I look back at different projects and stages of my life, I think that it's probably a very similar mix of ingredients. Terror, usually, there's quite a bit of fear, a lot of passion, lots of emotion, and I think just diving headlong into those things which you feel very strongly about helps you helps you with the momentum, helps you with the results. Yeah. And I think you probably understand that better than anyone. Whatever I have pursued, I'm probably trying to attain some level of perfection. There's probably no difference between the way I approached my first career versus this second one. But the creativity, I think, in the background has always been there. And probably the thing that makes me feel, it's the bit that transports me. You know, that's where I forget everything, when I'm in that really, truly creative place. My role, I think, historically in finance and banking was predominantly about people. We found this place many years ago while I was still working, and it became a complete solace and counterbalance to life in a city like London. I think it's probably the closest version of, close to kind of home and nature, the combination of the two. Everything in this world that we've created is trying to create the beauty inside, which doesn't take away from the beauty outside. Nature's done something infinitely perfect out there. There's many beautiful places here in Italy. We just don't have that blessing in England. Family is everything. It's at the center of everything. Everything that both myself and Manfredo do is centered around them. That's my honorable role. What can I do that produces 3 boys that are going to be happy and confident and alive and able to go forward from here and have a great life? Now, I'm looking for certain values in them. I want to see 3 hard-working boys achieving the best that they can. Shortcuts and laziness, unacceptable. There's a very disciplined side of me, which I try to pass on to them. I just hope that we have given them enough security that they feel that they can fail and then finally succeed. The failing is so important. This concept of grit, it is really that ability to suffer and move on. It'll go through, and you'll come out in a better place.
Tell me, what's your utopia?
It's a world closely connected, emotionally connected with family and close friends. That structure is just the center of everything. We're living with the values that have now become so important. Living with this nature, eating food which represents the most natural foods we can find. Armando and Alessandra, who have arrived here, he's the chef and she is a pastry chef. It's just been glorious, watching them create amazing dishes, plates, and also treating the resources so carefully. They don't want to waste anything, and they're really careful, and they're very thoughtful about the season and, the ingredient. I'm a big believer in a stable family life. I'm very dedicated to my own family, my husband, etc. But if a woman is in difficulty because their husband isn't treating them properly, or there are issues, unfortunately we're brought up with a lot of crazy images,
Weird ideas.
that we're going to be rescued and saved and carried away, and
The prince.
exactly,
The white horse.
and unfortunately it doesn't exist. Nobody's coming to save us, so let's spend all of our time building up, our own internal powers so that we can take care of ourselves and our children.
Do you have any questions you think everybody should ask himself once?
Yeah, and I think I'm always asking, am I really doing what is making me happy? Am I living in the right place? Am I living, that authentic space? Am I? Keep checking, keep asking.
Yeah.
Because there's been periods in my life where I haven't done that, and I've ended up quite far away from where I needed to be.